in that manner and we will not behave in that manner in the House. Question number 2, David Bennett.
Mr Speaker, my question is to the Minister of Finance. What progress has the government made in ensuring the stability of New Zealand's financial system?
The Honourable Bill English.
Mr Speaker, we've made good progress. Non-performing loans held by banks have fallen to less than 2% of total loans. Capital adequacy has improved as New Zealand households and businesses save more and borrow less. There is strong growth in retail deposits over the past 18 months and this reduces banks' reliance on funding their lending from overseas. The Government and the Reserve Bank have taken a number of steps to strengthen regulation of the financial sector, which puts us in a good position to weather another global banking crisis should it eventuate.
Supplementary question to the Minister. What are some of the measures the Government has taken to strengthen regulations for New Zealand's financial system?
The Honourable Bill English.
Mr Speaker, the Government picked up the work begun by the previous Government to overhaul capital market regulations and establish the Financial Markets Authority. Continued to work to bring the non-bank deposit takers, that is the finance companies, under Reserve Bank supervision. The Reserve Bank has introduced new core funding ratios for banks, requiring them to have 70% of their funding from retail deposits and long-term wholesale funding. The Basel III capital adequacy standards will apply from 1st of January 2013, requiring banks to hold higher and better quality levels of capital, making them safer and more stable.
Supplementary question.
David Bennett.
What further options are the Government considering to further improve the stability of New Zealand's financial system and to moderate credit cycles?
The Honourable Bill English.
Well, Mr Speaker, the Government is working with the Reserve Bank and Treasury to assess whether further so-called macro-prudential tools could help to moderate credit cycles and build additional resilience into the system. Internationally, these tools include increased capital buffers, adjustment to risk weights by sector and restrictions on mortgage loan to value ratios. The Reserve Bank actively monitors macro-prudential indicators such as credit growth each quarter. If these indicators suggest an unsustainable credit boom is likely, the bank would recommend action. At present, the bank considers that adjustments are not required because credit growth remains subdued.
David Bennett.
What benefits could the use of these extra macro-prudential tools deliver for the New Zealand economy?
The Honourable Bill English.
Well, Mr Speaker, it's as yet reasonably unclear what benefits they could offer. Based on modelling work that's been done and international experience, there is some potential that these tools might moderate rapid increases in borrowing. However, there is no silver bullet. Other policy settings also have a role to ensure we have price stability. For instance, we need to ensure that the Government gets back to surplus and that we have sound microeconomic settings that encourage business investment and growth.
The Honourable David Parker.
If economic settings are important, how can the long-term financial stability of the financial system be ensured when 4,337 people a month are departing for Australia permanently?
The Honourable Bill English.
Well, Mr Speaker, the factors that I have outlined in answer to these questions are the factors that are generally considered, I think rightly so, as those that are important to financial stability. And financial stability is an important factor for growth. Those countries that have not had it, that have had financially unstable financial systems, have got themselves in a real mess.
The Honourable David Parker.
How can the Minister be so sanguine about stability in the financial system when underlying economic growth is weak, jobs are not being created, the New Zealand economy is being hollowed out, and as a result, record numbers of New Zealanders are leaving for Australia, now 162,000 since he took office?
The Honourable Bill English.
Well, Mr Speaker, the member is mainly incorrect. In fact, by international standards, we have one of the most stable financial systems. We have moderate growth. New jobs are being created, in contrast to most developed economies which continue to shrink. And that is why the government is publishing its business growth agenda in order to work with businesses to ensure we build confidence, build investment, create jobs and earn higher incomes.
Question number 3 cannot now be asked because understanding Order 86.1, no other member may ask a question of a member ordered from the House. So we move on to question number 4. Dr. Russell.